great opportunity. I think, you get a lot accomplished out here that you want to get accomplished. Young players in some situations they haven't been in front before, and even though you scrimmage and put them in those situations, it's different when you fill up the stadium. It's a game-like situation. The clock's going, the scoreboard's going. And I saw some guys do some good things. Saw some guys make some mistakes that they're going to have to go learn from. But it's great putting that little extra pressure on them.
Were you pleased with the energy out there?
Yeah, I thought our guys, our guys love to play the game of football. So they have fun out there playing. They'd all keep playing for, a long time. They'd go play for another couple more hours, I think, if they could. So but I thought the energy was good, the excitement was good, and guys made some plays and had fun.
What do you think about the quarterbacks?
Yeah, I thought they did okay, a little up and down at times, but, you expect that. What I want to see is how they respond to the down, and to me, it's about the consistency of play. I think everybody saw today. All of them have the ability to make plays, and all of them have the ability to make things happen, extend plays, run the ball, scramble, make some great throws. But they're learning. They got to be. It's what you do on a consistent. Every single snap is the most important thing.
How difficult is it to give like 4 guys reps like that? Are you going to have to pare that down pretty soon, or how does that work?
Well, we'll look at it. I think Brian and I get together, and he'd done a great job of getting reps. I think at the end of spring, you're going to look. You had a lot of guys get a lot of reps, so we're going to see and evaluate what they did. And to me, the biggest one is we don't practice again now till August 2nd. There's a lot of time in there, that guy, especially at the quarterback position, for someone to go separate themselves between now and August 2nd.
Of those 4, who was the most consistent during the spring?
I don't know if anybody was. I saw all of them make different days. Guys performed at a different level. And one day you'd say, okay, boy, this guy really did a great job today. Next day he kind of wasn't as consistent, and somebody else has a great day. So to me, I think they were all pretty even coming out of spring.
You mentioned that long layover between now and August. What can guys do in that time to keep the competition going?
Well, everything. You're talking about leadership in the weight room, leadership in conditioning. You're talking about working your technique and fundamentals, throwing the football. They better do a lot of throwing. Getting out there, working with the different receivers and getting timing down, getting in, studying the film. You got to do something 10,000 times. Everybody be at the dorms at night taking footwork steps and, of exactly with their footwork. There's so many things they can do that they have to do if they want to become great players.
Regardless of quarterbacks, did you like the tempo of the offense that all of them ran?
Yeah, I thought, I didn't, like I said, I didn't see today. I thought they were smooth. I think guys have had some better days than others in spring. I think today, a lot of times coaches, I thought, did a good job just trying to put guys in situations to do what they do well and where they're going to become most comfortable, and I think you saw guys do that.
With several wide receivers out, how do you think that kind of helped the league?
I don't know. Having all those guys out, I don't know it helps anybody, to be perfectly honest. Younger guys got some more reps, but they probably had an overload in their workload of what they needed to do. But, that happens in spring. Usually in spring, there's some position that just gets devastated with injuries. And, especially on a day like today when you go try to split the team in half again, just guys get maybe a little overworked. But, a lot of the young guys got a lot of work in, so hopefully it pays off come the fall.
Coach, how do you feel about your defensive backs going into the summer and the fall?
Yeah, I'm good. We got a good group of guys out there. You saw, I think the turning point of the game was the Anthony Dixon play. Coach Hevesy went to the well one too many times after 5 straight years of the Anthony Dixon play working. Mark McLaurin, I think, had a good scouting report on that play. He's seen that once or twice before, so he made sure it didn't work this year.
A bad read by the quarterback on that play, maybe?
Yeah, kind of floated it up there, right there. Maybe he wasn't quite ready for what was going on. Got kind of thrown into the action there, but Coach Hev was on me. He's like, hey, if you talk to Anthony, he's showing up. We better make sure he's here for the game. And I think they saw everybody kind of lurking around in some weird formation right there. They weren't falling for the banana in the tailpipe this year.
Alec Murphy and Nick Gibson had pretty big days today. And could you see them, even with experienced guys in front of them, working their way into the rotation this fall?
Absolutely. I think that's one thing. We do have some guys that we're going to be able to rotate at the running back position. And I think everybody's like, who's the go-to feature back? I don't know if you have that because they all bring a little something different to the table. And it's going to give us some depth and the ability to rotate a little bit at that position this year.
Days, what do you think about the defense with their new coaches and new schemes?
They did a pretty good job, coming along. There's a little bit of learning curve, but, like you see, we want to be aggressive defense, have guys get after it, make plays out there on the field. And I think, there's a lot for them. I think going into fall, now, having gone through it, installed it, having the summer to really study it on their own and go learn it and invest their extra time in studying the plan, going in the fall, learning the second time, I expect to see a huge jump forward this fall.
Did Jumper receive some reps on defense today?
Yeah, I think, Peter asked, he said, hey, can I put him in there? Yeah, he's asking if he can go play a couple snaps linebacker, have some fun, so we threw him over there, let him go play a little linebacker. I don't think he did much. It just looked like they blitzed him every single play.
Every single time.
So I think they kept pretty simple for him. But you know what? This is about. He's a guy that's done everything right in our program, getting to go have some fun.
Is there something that maybe he sees in the fall as well?
We haven't talked about that. I don't know. I have no idea. So
Back to
look at that.
How did Troy Brown do?
Did a good job. Did a nice job. First spring coming in, learning things. Learning the system, learning the speed of playing at the SEC. Even though coming out of junior college, there's still a tempo, so it was a huge advantage for me to get here in January and go through an off season, learn the system now, get the opportunity to go really train this summer and get ready to go.
What's your schedule like next few days? I know.
So I'm on the plane. I got a 6:40, whatever the flight is, out of GTR in the morning. Head up to Boston. My wife's got some restaurants picked out. Go get some big Italian, some pasta in me tomorrow night. And got to go and get my register for the marathon, find out what time I got to get on the bus, head out to Hopkinton, and hopefully sleep well, get myself ready to go, and go put in a good 26.2 miles on Monday.
Coach, as a New Englander, being able to go back, this is your first Boston Marathon, everything that happened 3 years ago. How significant is it for you?
Well, I think it's pretty special. I've never run any race any time, and I'm pretty blessed. Adidas gave me the pass to go do this. I always said, I'd love to go run a marathon. If you can ever run one, Boston's the one to go run, not just from where I grew up, but for me, but also I think for anybody. If you had the opportunity to go pick a marathon to go run, people would pick the Boston Marathon. And so the fact that I get to go up there, go do it, go live one of my dreams, and we get to do it raising money for the Mullen 36 Foundation, which helps kids in Mississippi live their dreams. And so we get to go run that for a great cause, and I'm really excited about it.
Like pastries though afterwards in North End?
We will. I'm gonna go get. I think we got. I do think I got Italian restaurants picked out both meals. Certainly Sunday night, but Monday night. We'll blow it out afterwards. I don't think I got to watch the calorie count Monday night after I run the race on Monday. So.
Everyone, Fred Ross, Darnold, are they on schedule for no setbacks for them?
No, they should be. Right now, I don't know that anybody is not going to be good to go when we report back in June for summer conditioning. I think everybody should be good to go at that point.
Seemed like McLaurin was everywhere today. Just how's his development just come along the whole spring?
Well, I think great. I think your guy got to play last year a little bit as a freshman, has confidence coming in from doing that. Now you watch him. He's a hard worker every day at practice, putting in extra time, knowing what's going on out there on the field, being able to move and play some different positions. It gives him an opportunity to really kind of continue to grow as a player for us in the future.
A lot of quarterback talk goes to the two kids, but Damien's the only guy that started a game before and things.
Yeah.
What kind of edge does that give him going into the next few months?
Well, I think he's got a little more experience than everybody else in the mental aspect of it all, just because he's been in the system longer. You saw that. I thought he did some really nice things today. But it's who's going to put in that grind, that extra mental time to get that mental edge between now and the start of fall camp.
Thank you.